First up, Magic Johnson vs. the Boston Celtics. For years, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird fought tooth and nail as the best players in the NBA during their primes. The Celtics and Lakers were frequently in the news as the most successful teams in the league. In the end, the fans got the matchup that they had been clamoring for in the NBA Finals, which pitted Johnson against Bird, but Magic's dreadful performance earned him the moniker Tragic Johnson, and the Lakers lost the championship in 7 games, with Bird telling the media that the best part about winning the championship was knowing that Magic was suffering in the other locker room. Obviously, that was enough motivation for one of the best players in basketball history to lead his Lakers to back-to-back finals against the very same Celtics, only to lose 6 games in both of those finals and then again in the '87 finals against the Celtics. Next up, the San Antonio Spurs vs. the Miami Heat. They've been one of the most consistent franchises in all of major competitive sports during Greg Popovich's time in charge, consistently making it to the biggest stages as a terrifying squad that makes you dizzy with ball movement and suffocating team defense. They've been one of the most consistent franchises in all of major competitive sports during Greg Popovich's time in charge. However, they were unable to capitalize on their experience and talent during the 2013 NBA Finals, as they led 3-2 and had a 5-point lead late in the fourth quarter before watching Chris Bosh snag a rebound over other Spurs defenders and throw the ball to Ray Allen, tying the game and forcing overtime, completing the comeback to defeat the Spurs in 7 games. Popovich claims that there was never a day when the team forgot what happened, and that they went on to reach the NBA Finals again against the Heat in the following season, only to witness a developing Kawhi Leonard play lockdown defense on his way to Finals MVP and a 4-1 NBA Finals victory, effectively putting an end to Bron's Heat legacy and the Big Three era in South Beach. Next up, Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers vs. the Boston Celtics. This year's finals came down to the greatest rivalry in pro basketball, this time involving the current version of the Bird vs. Magic era during Kobe Bryant's heyday and the Boston Celtics Big Three era, which included Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. The Lakers were finally back on track to NBA stardom after 4 years of mediocrity, led by an inspired and seemingly unstoppable duo that included Pau Gasol and the aforementioned Bryant after an MVP season, only to be defeated in the finals by the Celtics in 6 games, winning the title-clinching matchup by a humiliating 39 points, raising serious questions about Kobe's ability to win another championship without Shaq. Obviously, the Black Mamba was not going to let Boston get away with it, and he worked twice as hard on his route to yet another NBA Finals matchup against them a couple of years later, winning in 7 games to capture back-to-back titles after routing the Orlando Magic the season before. Next up, LeBron James vs. the Golden State Warriors. Finally, but certainly not least, LeBron James was able to put an end to his detractors' vitriol by presenting the city of Cleveland with the championship ring he had promised them a very, very long time ago. The Golden State Warriors emerged from nowhere during the 2014-2015 season, establishing themselves as one of the most dominant teams in the history of the league, only to blow out an already beaten Cavaliers team that was missing Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving early in the series, leaving LeBron James to try and make a run at the championship on his own. Even more so the following season, when the Warriors broke the all-time record for most wins in a season and took a 3-1 lead in the finals until LeBron and Kyrie took matters into their own hands and staged one of the most epic comebacks in competitive sports history, winning the championship in 7 games at the Oracle Arena. Now, as both franchises compete in the tiebreaker in the 3rd consecutive NBA Finals matchup featuring the same teams, we'll see who gets the last laugh, whether it's LeBron making another comeback or Kevin Durant finally getting him after the heartbreaking loss in the finals when he was a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video and for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys all next time.